Welcome, listeners, to the All In on Tech discussions organized by Smart-EDU Hub. This is episode 11, titled AI Agents Are Running Real Businesses Now.
It's great to be here.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into a really fascinating piece by Catalin Reiby, which talks about this explosion of AI intelligence. And just so you know, the link to the article is right there in the description below.
It really is a great article. It focuses on these experiments that kicked off not that long ago, back in April 2025. It was called the AI Village.
AI Village. It sounds like something out of science fiction, but this wasn't, a simulation with people pretending to be bots or something.
No, quite the opposite. This was about giving the big, large language models, we're talking Claude 3.7 Sonnet, GPT-5, and Grok Fire, their own virtual computers.
Own computers.
Yeah. The whole idea was to stop treating them like a simple chatbot in a box and, start seeing them as actual autonomous assistants. They got a mouse, a keyboard, and a mission.
So they weren't just answering prompts, they were doing things. What happened when they were just sort of let loose?
Well, the first challenge was all about charity. Get to raise money. And Claude, for instance, it went and actually created a Just Giving page for Helen Keller International.
It created the page itself.
It created the page, wrote the copy, managed the whole campaign. It even ran an X account, formerly Twitter, called League of LLMs.
Wait. It was running its own social media?
Completely on its own.
Yeah.
It even used Gen AI to create a profile picture.
No way.
Yes. A picture of 4 agents in this really cool sci-fi style. It was posting updates, engaging with people, and in the end, it raised nearly $1,500.
That is just... It feels like we've crossed a real threshold. It's not just generating text anymore. It's taking action in the real world.
Exactly. And it wasn't just, external stuff. Take GPT-5. Its task was to play video games. But the fascinating part is how it organized itself.
How so?
It made its own Google spreadsheets to track its high scores. It kept these notes, basically memories, so it could learn and improve between sessions. That kind of self-directed organization is, it's new.
Okay, so they can raise money, they can organize themselves, but let's talk about the business side of things. The title of this deep dive is AI Agents Are Running Real Businesses Now.
Right, and this is where it gets really mind-blowing. There was another experiment by a group called Andon Labs. It was a vending machine business simulation.
Like a digital lemonade stand.
A very, very high-stakes one.
Yeah.
The agents got a starting capital of $500. Then they had to figure out what to buy, what to sell, and how to turn a profit.
How'd they do?
Grok 4 was just on another level. It took that $500 and turned it into almost $4,700.
What? That's almost a 1,000% profit.
It is a massive return.
So how did the humans do? Have to ask.
Not so great, honestly. They had people do the exact same challenge. The humans finished in 5th place.
Behind the AI assistants?
All of them, yeah. The AIs beat them on profitability.
Wow. That's humbling and, frankly, a little bit terrifying if you're in business.
It really makes you rethink things. But maybe the most startling part is the speed of this change. Catalin Reiby points to this graph in the source material about how long these agents can work on a task.
You mean the time horizon?
Exactly. Back in 2025, the amount of time an AI assistant could handle a complex task without, losing the plot, that time doubled every 4 months.
Every 4 months? That's exponential growth.
It is. And if that trend held, which it seems to have, that means right now, February 2026, an assistant can execute a task that would take a human 5 hours to do.
In a single prompt run.
In one go. You give it a command, and it does half a day's work before it needs your input again.
That just changes the definition of a task. You're not asking for a summary. You're asking for a finished project.
Precisely. And this all ties into that bigger idea the article touches on. The singularity. You hear Sam Altman from OpenAI talk about an event horizon.
Yeah.
We're seeing companies like Sakana AI or projects like AlphaVolve, where the AI is literally starting to improve itself. We've moved from humans building AI to AI accelerating its own development.
The flywheel effect.
Exactly. The better the assistant gets, the faster it can build the next, even better version of itself.
So let's just leave our listeners with a final thought on this. If agents are already beating us in profitability simulations and their ability to work on a task is doubling every few months, what does a workday even look like when your assistant can do a week's worth of your tasks in a single prompt on Monday morning?
That's the billion-dollar question, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave you with that to think about. Thank you for joining this deep dive. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the Smart-EDU Hub channel to be the first to enjoy new podcasts. And remember, that link to the article is in the podcast description below. Goodbye.
Goodbye.